Okay, so this is lesson 2 of Dalton's editing class, featuring me, Dalton, last name editing class. So, we're going to start from the complete beginning, since this is going to be the beginning entrance to our usage of CapCut. So, I'm going to start from the complete beginning, as in literally even creating the project. So, we're going to open up our software, which you can see I've already done, and we're going to create a project. Now, normally, what I would do is if I wanted to import something, I would drag and drop it into this right here. So I can go to here. This is where I stored some stuff for our video usage. So normally I could do something like this, or I could just drag it and drop it in, which obviously it won't do this because I'm importing it the normal way, quote unquote the normal way. Uh, so sometimes if you try to drag and drop it and it doesn't work, just come up here and click this little import button up here, and it will do the same thing that this will do. And you click your footage. So for today, I'm going to be using this Galaxy. Now, if you ever want to trim what you're previewing, you can always change it like that, and it'll only take that little cut of it. But I want to use the full clip, so I'm going to use all of it. So now we're going to do just a basic edit. So I'm going to do a basic fade in. I'm going to take like an image of our boy Chopper and put it on here and just kind of fade it together. Now, some useful shortcuts I would like to get into are ones for chopping up your video. If you just press Control B, it will do this. It will split. Now, as you can see, if I try to move this, it is going to just magnetize here. What you want to do is, if you want to move this just off to the side to do whatever, kind of like this. Now, it won't work if it's on the same layer. You just uncheck this. It's called the main track magnet. You can hit P as well. That's a useful shortcut. So I'm going to hit P. Haha, I know. Hilarious. And you can see I can drag it anywhere I want. So I'm going to save my footage here. Now, if I want to import a video, which I've already done that, or an image, once again, I'm going to click import. I'm going to use this image of Tony. Look at this guy. Love this guy. The One Piece is real. So this is where we can just change how big we want it. So what I want to do is I actually want to use something that I taught in our last lesson, which is keyframes. When this area goes here and turns all white, what I'm going to do is see where the cursor is right here? Not the cursor, I apologize. The little timestamp. Wherever you put this, you can actually clip a video automatically onto it by just holding close to it. See how it turns blue? See, if it does that, that means that it's just connecting there. So like, say you wanted to line it up perfectly with right here. This is the exact moment right here. You just drag it, boom. And you can also do this with the end or beginning of clips. Say I want it to be exactly in front of this one, boom. Or I want it to be after, I can do it like this, boom. But I'm gonna keep it right here because I want it to start off invisible right around here. So I'm actually going to use our shortcut Control B, which splits it in half. And this first one, I'm going to create a keyframe of the opacity. Apologize, I'm messing up my words. I'll start with nothing, so it is gonna slowly fade in. So that's our first keyframe, and our last keyframe is just gonna be a simple boom. There he is. So you can see, slowly fade in. And then when it gets to this, it is just going to stay here. What I want is after it fades in, I want this to become big. So I'm going to create a keyframe for scale, and it's going to be here normally. And at the end of the clip, I want it to just be massive. I want to see those menacing eyes staring into my soul. So, if we just take it back, we can preview our footage. Obviously, there's no sound yet, so there he is. So now that he's here, we are going to add a sound effect. Have the Taco Bell sound. I think that'd be funny. Now this is where you can import your audio. Now your audio track is not going on a video track, because why would you think that? That is hilarious. I'm just gonna put it here, so like when he's actually, like the apparatus has appeared. So it's right around here. This is where the audio track is. This is where you can mute it, unmute it. If you want to lock it so that you don't accidentally move it, you can click this lock button. So no matter what, you will never move it unless you unlock it. You can also do this with video tracks. This is very useful if you're working with a bunch of layers, because sometimes you might want to be moving something and you accidentally click a different layer. So it's just a good idea to lock the layers you're not currently using if they're this close. But let's see if this matches up. That's pretty nice right there. You can see wasn't exactly perfect timing, because I mean it's not supposed to be super advanced. But this is, here we go. Now usually in some software there's a button to remove the space between things, but don't worry, you can just click and drag and select like a like text basically, and just move it, and then it will clip on. And then here we go. Here's our finished video. Now I am going to talk a little bit over it because it is a long video. But just to recap, some good shortcuts to use are Control B for splicing, is what it's called it, through your footage. P to toggle your magnetic track thing, so that you can put something to the side without it automatically snapping to your footage ahead of it. Yeah, this is super slow. I apologize. Don't worry. The payoff is huge and worth it. And there we go. That is lesson 2.